Just kind of wonder if his days are numbered as a Thunder. How long will he be satisfied coming off the bench? I mean, you have to ask yourself, one day this young man's going to say, hey, I want to be the focal point of a team. So you just wonder when he's going to just say, hey, you know, enough is enough. I think I can be a vital part of an offense. And you just wonder, just inside, I wonder if his days are numbered being a Thunder. Now, the team that sucked award went to the Charlotte Bobcats. I mean, they suck. No ifs, ands, or buts. No need of just trying to butter it up. The Charlotte Bobcats deserve this award. No other team is deserving of this award for this past season other than the Bobcats. So congratulations to team owner Michael Jordan and the Charlotte Bobcats for getting the first annual Babethomherman Award, the Team That Sucked Award. Now the group that underachieved award, that goes to the New York Knicks. Even though they got into the playoffs, I honestly thought they would push the Heat for the best team in the East, but unfortunately that just didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. Then I thought they would give the Heat a good run in the first round of the playoffs, but Amari Stoudemire decided he wanted to become a boxer instead of a shadow boxer. He decided he was going to box. Yeah, he decided he was going to box a fire extinguisher, and he lost that battle. But once again, the group that underachieved award goes to the New York Knicks. Now, unfortunately, I don't give a most improved player of the year award. I mean, I think that's a little redundant because of the amount of money these guys make, with millions and millions that most of these players, NBA players, make. Why are you going to give a most improved award? With that kind of money, improvement is mandatory. I mean, how about renaming it to the Improvement is Mandatory Award? I'm going to send that to the NBA. No more Most Improved Player Award, but it should be Improvement is Mandatory Award goes to. So next year I will probably have an Improvement is Mandatory Award category. Now, I do give a Need to Improve award. That Need to Improve award goes to none other than Andrew Bynum of the LA Lakers. I mean, such a talented player. A lot of people say he's better than Dwight Howard. I mean, his offensive skill set certainly is. He has nice post moves. He's a little slow in the post, but he does have better offensive moves and a better offensive set than Dwight Howard. But from the defensive end, no, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. Dwight Howard wins that defensive battle hands down. But you with Andrew Bynum, you just never know what you're going to get out of him. It's time for the Lakers to, once the Orlando Magic fills the vacant head coaching position and GM position, I think it's time for the Lakers to engage in talks with the Magic about a possible Dwight Howard Bynum trade. I think they need to get in serious talks over the summer. We need to see a Dwight Howard Bynum, Andrew Bynum trade. I think it will be best for both teams, and it will end this little fiasco that's going on in Orlando. You're going to have the situation next year. Is he going to re-sign, or is he going to become a free agent? So I think the best thing that they could possibly do is just go ahead and part ways in a trade and get a big man for a big man. You know, that's the only thing I can see that will be feasible at this point for both teams. Now, when I come back, I'm going to go to the coach. We're going to name the coach of the year, the player of the year, and also the dynamic duo of the year. So please sit back and continue to enjoy your early morning coffee with Babethomherman. If you're looking for affordable health and insurance coverage, well then give Jonica Rowland of the Rowland Group a call. She's here to serve families, individuals, and small businesses. Contact her at 919-719-7211 or at 919-539-2492. Once again, contact Jonica Rowland of the Rowland Group. And once again, that's Jonica Rowland of the Rowland Group. Now, we're coming down to the end of the Babethomherman first annual Babethomherman NBA Awards, and so I'm getting a little emotional. But you know what they say, all good things must come to an end. So basically, now we're going to the NBA's Coach of the Year. And when I'm talking about the awards, I'm talking about for the regular season, for the 2011-2012 NBA season. The Coach of the Year goes to Greg Popovich of the San Antonio Spurs. Greg is the longest tenured coach in both the NBA and all Big Four sports leagues. He is often referred to as Coach Pop or simply Pop. He has won 4 championships as a head coach of the Spurs. I know many may say, what about Tom Thibodeau from the Bulls? And you do have a good case. Both teams finished the regular season with identical records of 50 and 16. But Pop is doing this with a blend of vets and young players. With Thibodeau, mostly young players. Sometimes you hear coaches say it's the hardest thing to blend vets with young players, especially young players who may come out of college with big egos. But with the Spurs, this is not the case. You have Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker, the vet, along with the rookies, or the rookie that's making a big impact with this team, and that's Kawhi Leonard. Now, Leonard, of course, out of San Diego State, who had a great first season, rookie season, for or with the San Antonio Spurs. He made the NBA's all rookie team, first team. Leonard, of course, was the number 15 pick in the first round of the 2011 NBA draft. He was drafted by the Pacers, who probably could certainly use him just about now. And also look what Coach Pop has done to improve the play of former UNC defensive standout Danny Green. I mean, Green played in all 66 regular season games for the Spurs and has become a very, very key, and has played rather a very key role for the San Antonio Spurs. So once again, the Coach of the Year goes to San Antonio Spurs, Greg Popovich. The Dynamic Duo Award, of course, that goes to Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook of the OKC Thunder. All the Thunder's just sweeping through these awards. Maybe we should call this the OKC Thunder Awards. But certainly the edge goes to Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. It was very close with LeBron James and D-Wade pressing on their heels. And since D-Wade deferred the leadership role to LeBron, I guess we know who Batman is in Miami, but Durant's more like the Batman. Westbrook is the Robin, but sometimes Robin is there to bail Batman out, to get him out of a little bind, to get him out of trouble. So there's been instances where Kevin Durant took over games, and there have been instances of Russell Westbrook had to take over games, and that include taking and making game-winning shots. Both players have done that consistently this year. On the other hand, James and Wade, that has not been consistent for either one of those players this year, especially James. He just haven't shown the ability to just be the go-to guy at the last seconds or in the last few minutes or the last possessions of the game that you feel that he will make the game time or game-winning shot on a consistent basis. And that's just not the case with LeBron James. So definitely that's the reason Durant and Russell Westbrook gets the Babethomherman Dynamic Duo Award. Now, the last award, of course, will be the Player of the Year award. The NBA's version, of course. LeBron James won that one. Now, I chose this award. This was the only award that didn't go through the superdelegate vote. This was a vote that was simply a decision, not a vote, but a decision made by myself. And the 2011-2012 season's Babethomherman Player of the Year award, NBA award, goes to two people. It's co-MVP. I know you might be saying, oh, you punking out, you don't want to make the decision, but I have to give co-MVPs this season with LeBron James and, of course, Kevin Durant of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and, of course, James with the Miami Heat. I'm going to have to go with both. Both players have had great seasons. LeBron, of course, averaging 27 points per game, 7.9 rebounds per game and 6.2 assists per game. Durant at 28 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, and 3.5 assists per game. LeBron shot 53%, had a 53% field goal percentage, which is very good. And Durant had a 49.6%. And I just felt that the way to give this award would be based, if you might have naysayers that say, hey, Durant is the better clutch player. And I would certainly have to agree that if you would give me both players on the same team, if I was a coach with both players on the same team, and I had to design a play, a game-winning shot, a game-winning play with about 10 seconds left after a timeout, I would design the play for Kevin Durant. But on the other end of the ball, if we were up by 2 points and I needed a defensive stop, I wouldn't look for Kevin Durant in that situation. I would feel more comfortable with LeBron James actually making the cover to make that defensive stop. So that's the reason I chose both of them as co-MVPs, and I would like to congratulate once again LeBron James and Kevin Durant for being named the first annual Babethomherman's NBA's Player of the Year award winners. Unfortunately, my time is up, and I do hope that you enjoyed another fine broadcast of the Babethomherman Show on Power WAUG and on Power750.com. Please tune in each and every Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. on this fine radio station. So please enjoy your Memorial Day weekend and be safe, but please also remember to pay tribute to those who have died in service to our fine and great country.